Smoker from Marineford. So Smoker saw Luffy and he was like, I ain't letting you get away this time, brat. And he was like, boom. You know, Luffy tried to hit him with the gear second punches, but at this point, Luffy didn't know armament hockey, so he couldn't hit Smoker. Smoker was still, you know, kind of better than Luffy at that point. He put Luffy on the ground because he had the Sea Prism Stone Sword, or whatever the fuck that thing is, that stick. And he stuck him to the ground, but then the bitch called, you know, Luffy's bitch called Bro Hancock came through and kicked him in the face. And he was like, wait, you know, I thought you were on our side. You know, we have to, you know, dispose of these pirates and shit, and you're letting him get away. You know, she was like, but it's Luffy. And he's like, I don't care, you know, you're fucking around and you're not doing your job right. He was upset about that. You know, and he is, you know, a Marine captain still at that point. Or wait, he got promoted to Commodore. Man, he was still fucking one of the weaker ranks in the Marines. But he saw Luffy and he sprung into action, and he was like trying to find him and shit. And the Luffy wasn't sticking around for his ass. He had to, you know, find other people. His brother was the, you know, main thing there. You know, Smoker kept fighting with the Marines at Marineford, you know, until orders were given from higher up. I'd be Sengoku the Buddha standing on fucking business and saying, hey, there's no more fighting and shit. You know, we're done with this shit. You know, we've already won. You know, calm the fuck down and let's, you know, back up and back into the offices and shit. We have to rebuild Marineford. You know, and Smoker was like, okay, you know, he did his job the best he could there. Strength was a 78%. Speed is 85%. Durability is at 80%. Endurance at 84%. With intelligence at a 80%. Experience is 82%. With the close skills at 84%. 83% for his range skills. And 82 for his recoup. And 82 for his hacks. And the overall power score is at 82% for Captain Smoker. During Marineford, or he was Commodore Smoker, I don't remember, but I think he did get a promotion. Yeah, and that's what happened to the Smoker during, you know, Marineford. You know, Smokey comes back in the time skip, you know, but he's, you know, I'll talk about that in a later video. But be cool on the corner.